Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Hadier saying hi from my kitchen. I'm in my kitchen right now. Where are you? What part of your house are you in? But I'm at home with my family, like all of you right now, and we're having a really good time. I hope you are too. I wonder what you're doing. We're doing a lot of baking and a lot of Legos, like a lot of Legos, and a lot of games, and a lot of painting. And of course, a lot of science projects, right? Because it's my favorite thing in the whole world. And I hope you're doing science projects at your house while we're not together so that you can tell me all about them when we meet at the rainbow table again. So, what I thought we could do today, if you don't have other plans, is we could maybe do an experiment together while I'm in my kitchen and you're someplace in your house. For this experiment, it would be good if you were in your kitchen or in your dining room, like someplace where you eat, because it needs, what do you think that is? Do you have a guess? It's something we use all the time. Vinegar is a really good guess because I make you use vinegar a lot. It's not vinegar this time. I could drink it. That's right, it's water. So we need water. So it would be good if you were someplace where if you accidentally spilled a little bit, it would be no big deal, okay? So you're gonna need some water because when we were last together, we were looking at what absorbs water. Remember what soaks it up. And today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an experiment where we look at what dissolves in water. So what that means is we're gonna try to find things that disappear when you mix them in water. So you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need water in a pitcher that maybe you could pour all by yourself. And then you are going to need a spoon, 1 or 2 spoons if you have them. And you're also going to need some kind of a cup. Now, it would be okay if you used a cup like this, but it's going to be hard to see the things inside of it. So if you had a cup that's transparent where you can see right through, that would be even better. But if this is what you have, that's great. We can use a cup like this or any cup you have or any container. Maybe you have a bath toy you could mix some things in, okay? Now, I'm just going to show you what to do. And then you're going to go and maybe with your grown-up gather all the supplies and then you can do the experiment whenever you have time. So we know we need water, in a cup, in a pitcher that you can pour because you're amazing at pouring. We've done it all year. I know that. You're going to need cups, okay? You're going to need a spoon, and then you're going to need things to test. Find as many things as you can. You could find stuff in your kitchen. So I have stuff for my kitchen. So I have, you know what that is? I'll bring it really close. It's something you could eat. That's right, it's a tomato. And then the next thing I have are sprinkles because I love them and they're beautiful and amazing. And then the last thing I have, I'm only going to do 3 things, but you could do as many as you want. You could do like 100 things. It could take all afternoon. Wouldn't that be amazing? But this is my last thing. It's hard to see, but it's white and it's a powder and I can sprinkle it. Do you have a guess? Did you say flour? That's a good guess because flour is a white powder. It's something we use for the ice cube fishing. That's right, it's salt, okay? So here's what you're gonna do for this experiment. You're gonna take your water and you're going to very carefully pour. Now for this experiment, I used warm water. You could use warm water or cold water. It's up to you. Maybe try both. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your stuff inside of it. So I could start with the tomato. And I'm going to make a guess. Do you think my tomato, when I throw it in, do you think it's going to float at the top or do you think it's going to sink to the bottom? Think of your guess. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that it sank to the bottom. I kind of thought it might float, but it didn't. And then you're going to stir and stir. And you're going to see if you can get that item, whatever you picked, to dissolve or disappear in the water. Did that tomato dissolve or can you still see it? It is still there, right? It's there. It's not dissolving. Okay, tomato does not disappear or dissolve in water. Ooh. Then the next, I'm going to get another cup, or if you just want to dump that cup out and use it again, you could. But I'm going to use a new cup because I have a bunch of them at my house. Okay, so then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put a scoop of salt in. Okay, there goes my salt. And I'm going to stir. Whoa, I did a little spilling, but we know that's no big deal. We can use towels to clean it up. And remember, at your house, just like in science class, if you do the spill, you clean it up, right? I mean, same rules. Okay, oh, now I'm stirring and stirring. I'll move closer. And can you see the salt anymore? A little bit at the bottom, a little bit at the bottom, but you know what? If I keep stirring, it disappeared. It dissolves. It's all gone. So we know salt dissolves in water. So salt disappeared. Tomato, it's been sitting there for a while. It's still there. It doesn't dissolve. All right, the next thing I'm going to try are sprinkles. I'm going to put them in. What's your prediction or your guess? Do you think they're going to dissolve? I don't know. Let me put them in. I don't want to use too many because we're going to use these to make donuts later today. All right, so I have them in there. Oh, they're so pretty. I wish you could see them up close. And then I'm stirring them. Ugh. All right. They did something to the water. Here, let me put it closer. Can you see the two? This is my salt water, and this is my sprinkle water. It's kind of hard to see, but my water is disgusting looking. If I look at the bottom, I can still see the sprinkles. So I'm going to keep stirring, and I'm going to leave them in there longer and see what happens. Maybe if I leave them for a long time, they'll dissolve. Maybe they won't. I don't know. And then I'm going to try some other things. And I think you should go find some things. You could find things inside, like things from your kitchen, like a gummy bear or flour for baking or hot chocolate. That would be fun to try, right? Or you could try things outside like dirt or a rock. I mean, those are just suggestions. I'm sure you're going to think of a ton of amazing things. And then when we see each other again, you can tell me what you've tried. And if it disappeared in water, or if it was just sitting there. And remember, when you throw it in, you should make a guess if it's going to float at the top or sink to the bottom. So have a really good time doing your experiments. And if you think of any other fun experiments that you'd like to tell me about, that would be great. And I will meet up with you again soon. I'll send you another experiment soon, okay? So be well, have fun with your families, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.